Hey, happy Friday and welcome back once again to the Friday Funnies. And let me just say, congratulations, you've made it past tax day. Whether or not you paid your taxes between you and the IRS, but at least it's over now, which is good because we have bigger issues to deal with. The event of this week was a cage match between President Trump and the Pope. No punches were thrown, but words were exchanged, and then Trump did one of the stupidest things I have ever seen. He posted an AI picture in which he looks like Jesus doing a healing. When called out on this, Trump said he thought he looked like a doctor in the picture. I've seen a lot of doctors in my life, and not one of them ever wore a white linen robe and a red cape. And wears his stethoscope and name badge. I'll leave it up to you to make the call. And you can make the call on the Friday Funnies with a big thumbs up. Over in Cambodia, Magawa is a hero. Magawa is a rat, an African giant pouched rat who was trained to sniff out landmines and explosives. He gained fame by sniffing out over 100 mines in his 5-year run. He earned a medal for gallantry and now has a 7-foot stone statue in his honor. Cambodia has a landmine problem, but apparently they welcome rats, so Magawa did a great job and received his rewards. After some research, I found out that Magawa translates to Ben. To appreciate this joke, look up 1972 films with hits by Michael Jackson. See? Now it's funny. Lady Afterlife is a so-called demonologist who has issued a warning against having a mirror in your bedroom. She claims that mirrors hold a mystical power, which is, I guess, a reason not to break them. But if you have one facing your bed, all kinds of spirits can come in while you're asleep and bring bad juju. Well, nobody wants bad juju, or bad jujubes for that matter, but I'll give you a more down-to-earth reason to not have a mirror in front of your bed. When you get out of bed in the morning, you might be naked, and looking at yourself naked first thing in the morning is going to give you in a really bad mood. But as far as bad juju is concerned, it's enough to name Lady Afterlife our dumbass of the week. Dogs are amazing animals that can do amazing things. Just ask Oksana Malaya. She was 3 years old when her alcoholic parents abandoned her in Ukraine. Seeking refuge, she found a shelter in a dog kennel with her dog Naida. She stayed there for 5 years, being raised by dogs. They shared their food and kept her warm, and she lost all ability to speak. But she only barked and moved around on her hands and knees. But when she barked at a neighbor when she was 8 years old, police moved in. Her dog family protected her from the police until they were lured away with food, and she was taken into care. She is now 40 years old and was reunited with her father and half-sister and told her story on 60 Minutes Australia. She is slowly improving, but she has said that she is still expected to fetch the newspaper and is not allowed on the couch. Hey, my friends, that's it for another week. Thank you for joining me. Please pass this to your friends and listen to my podcast, Another Day Above Ground. Funny one this week, all about taxes. Do all that. I'll see you back here next Friday.